Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to the live Q&A. So make sure you put in your questions through to the live chat for our Q&A tonight. So just ask any questions you'd like to see me answer, whether it's to do with footy, Warriors. Just send in your questions and I will answer them. So welcome to those who are joining at the moment. Welcome to the free viewers that have joined this live Q&A chat. Just send in your questions and I will answer them as best as I can. So, get in there and send in your questions through, footy related, Warriors related, NRL related, anything to do with footy. Do send in your questions and I will answer them in the live chat. So, send in your questions now. I'll give you guys a chance to send in your questions now. Make sure you put in your questions through. So, hello to Daniel. How's it going, Daniel from England? How's it going? Another Daniel here is Daniel Sexton. He's asked a question here. Hi, how are you? We always have a lot of defence because our defence and attacking was not good enough to win games. Yeah, that's right. Definitely not. Their attacking defence wasn't great on the weekend. So, look, not a great performance on the weekend, but, no games this week, so no worries to talk about, but there has been plenty of news going on at the moment with Origin. The Warriors also, got a new signing, Dylan Watini-Zelezniak. He's signed for the club, so if you guys want to check back on the channel, I did a video about that today. I've also done a couple more other videos as well. I did the video on Reece Walsh making his Origin debut for Queensland. As you guys know, Reece Walsh is making his debut for Origin next week. So, a bit mixed views on that one, but go check that out as well. So, if you guys got any questions, to send them through. Like I said, any questions to do with footy, Warriors, NRL, send them through in the live chat. Any questions, guys, make sure you send them through. This is a Q&A tonight, so I'm not going to be talking a lot, just wanting to answer your guys' questions. Send them through. Who's your player of the year so far? It's got to be Nathan Cleary by a mile. Nathan Cleary, definitely. He's having a great season. Played well in game one and State of Origin as well. So, Nathan Cleary for me. Daniel Bate. Nathan Cleary is my player of the year. Yeah, definitely. Come on, guys, get your questions in. This is a Q&A. So just remind you guys what I'm doing tonight. This is just a Q&A for the viewers to ask me some questions instead of me doing a long talk. Seems that way from what I've heard. Yeah, definitely Daniel Bate, definitely. Okay, so there's no one seeing the questions at the moment, but yeah, like I said, this is Q&A. Quick reminder what it is. It's a Q&A, so if you've got any questions, send them through. Do you think the players are starting to improve their tackling style now according to the new rules? I'm not quite sure about that one. I don't think they have right now. So, yeah, I think there's still a bit of work to do for players to improve the new rules. But, yeah. Oh, Kurt from Manchester United fans joined. How's it going? Kurt, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. This is just a Q&A. So if you've got a question, just send it through. It's not a planned long discussion chat tonight. It's just a Q&A, just a Q&A for you guys to ask some questions. I'm going good tonight, bro. That's good to hear. Kurt, Manchester United fan. That's good to hear. If you've got a question, Kurt, make sure you send it through. No, it's all good. Daniel, bait. It's all good. It's all good. Just cool stuff has joined. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, like I said, for those of you that have joined, this is just a Q&A. So if you guys have got any questions to do with footy, Warriors, NRL, anything to do with footy, just send it through. Just send it through the live chat. Send me a question, I'll answer it. This is not a long chat for me tonight. It's just a Q&A. I'm just answering your guys' questions. Not sure if this question has been asked yet, but what are your thoughts on Reece Walsh, Queensland? You go for Queensland. What do you think about it? Well, look, I did a video today. If you had probably wouldn't have seen it, I've done a video on Reece Walsh, talked about it. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I've done a video about it. But if I want to give my quick thoughts right now, I'll give my quick thoughts right now. Look, very mixed feelings. Yes, it's great that he's being able to play for Queensland, get to play for Queensland, but I reckon he's a bit too young in my opinion. So, yeah, I reckon he's a bit too young, and it's a bit too early in my opinion to see him play Origin. But, yeah, I mean, if you want to see my full thoughts on that, I did a video today on it, so go check that out, actually. Go check that out on the channel. Daniel Bate asked what happened to the Titans. Good question. I don't know because, look, the Gold Coast Titans, I'm going to say it, and this might upset a few people. This is just my honest thoughts. The Gold Coast Titans, to me, are overhyped, overrated, in my opinion. So if there are Titans fans watching this and are upset, what I'm going to say here, this is just me being honest. They have conceded too many points this season, and a lot of people had them inside the top 8 at the start of the year. They said they're going to be top 4. They are not a top 4 team. They're not a top 8 team. Now, people were saying they're a top 8 team. They said, why don't you have them in the top 8? And, look what's happening now. They're not a top 8 team. So this is not me hating on the Gold Coast Titans. This is me giving an honest view on it. They are not a top 8 team. That's my thoughts on it. And, they're just conceding too many points. So that's my view on it. Zach Archer says you like the other one joining the Warriors. Yes, I had a video today on that one, giving my thoughts on it. So, yeah, go back, check the channel for that one. I'm not going to give my full thoughts on it now because I've already done a video on it. So if you haven't seen it already, go check it out. I recommend you go give it a watch. Zach Archer says, I go for the Dogs. It's hard for me to watch Dylan Martinez-Lesniak leave to the Warriors. Yeah, man, look, I'm a Bulldogs fan, so, yeah. Look, I don't think he's done too much for the Bulldogs. I think his best season was at Penrith, but like I said, I mean, I do wish him all the best, and hopefully he goes well here at the Warriors. So yeah, I did a video about it today, so go check it out on the channel. I do recommend you guys go check it out if you haven't seen it already. I think the Titans are the top 9 team, bro, says Kurt, Manchester United fan. Yeah, I thought, you know what, I think they will be around that position, 9th, 10th, 11th. I think that's where the Gold Coast will be. That's my honest views on them. But, right now in the NRL, it's pretty much the top 4 teams are set for me. You've got the Panthers, Melbourne Storm battling out for the minor premiership. You've got the Roosters, the Rabbitohs. They're battling out for the top 4. Manly possibly could sneak into the top 4. They're going well this year. Manly, well, they've gone well lately. So I reckon they could fit into that top 4 position. But right now it's top 4 set. And the other teams are batting for that 6th, 7th, and 8th spot on the ladder to me. But, right now I don't think the Warriors, be honest here, I don't think the Warriors are a top 8 team at the moment. I'm going to give that's me being honest here, not me being negative. I think the Warriors are not a top 8 team right now. But the top 4 is set for me. City Roosters, Rabbitohs, Melbourne, Penrith. They're all going to be there in the top 4. So, yeah, that's my views on the finals positions. I reckon that will be the top 4. The top 4 will stay the same. Manly could sneak in there, but, probably will miss out. Do you have a second most liked team? No, I don't actually, Pete Veto. I have one team, and I only support one team in particular. That's my team, the Warriors. I don't have a second team. I don't think it's right to have a second team, in my opinion. You support your one team and you support them only. So no, I don't have a second team. I have only one team, and that is the Warriors. That is my team. Who's the most dominant forward in the NRL? And I'll say Tallis or Petro. Oh, that's a very good question, Daniel Bate. That's a very good question. Look, I think it's very tough. It's a tough one to answer, to be honest. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure, to be fair, but there's some great NRL players over the time. There's been some great NRL players, and look, Tallis is a great player, but there's some plenty of great players around. So I can't really answer your question, to be fair, but there's a lot of great NRL players, to be honest. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. As you guys know, the channel's nearly at 600 subscribers. We're at 591 subscribers at the moment. So the channel is getting close to that 600 mark. So if you are new, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. And, if you're watching the stream, make sure you're liking the stream as well. So, yeah, I mean, getting close, getting very close. So let's get to 600 soon. Let's get to 600 soon. Yes, mate, fair enough. Yeah, definitely. I just thought it was a hard question to answer, but thanks for your question, Daniel Bate. Appreciate that question. Yeah, definitely, Kurt. Like I said, the Warriors are looking at the market at the moment. They're going to sign some new players. Look, I mean, there's a lot of players rumoured to be heading to the club. There's a lot of players, in talks. They're probably in talks at the moment. But look, I think we will be signing a lot of new players in the off season. That would not surprise me because we definitely need it. I think our forward pack needs a bit of a boost. It's not the best forward pack in the comp, in my opinion, but yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely see some new players, definitely, for sure. That's for sure. like I said, I think we will get to see some new players. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the State of Origin coming up, Game 2? How do you think that's going to go? Yeah, comment below. Actually, I think Queensland, New South Wales would be Queensland have to win to keep the series alive, and New South Wales, obviously, if they win this game, they're going to go to 2-0. They'll wrap up the series. So yeah, I think it'll be an interesting series. Actually, interesting Game 2. No, look, Daniel Bate. I think look, I was frustrated again last week because we lost to Newcastle. So look, I think, the Melbourne Storm Newcastle game, the Melbourne Storm wasn't really a surprise because we were always expected to not win that game, to be honest. I mean, Melbourne, they're favourites. So, look, I was more frustrated about the Newcastle game than the Melbourne game, to be honest. I mean, it was a close game, but, we still lost. And, we've lost a lot of close games this year, to be fair. And I think it's just frustrating as a fan, to be honest. So, yeah, I was more frustrated about the last game, the Newcastle game, more than the Melbourne Storm game, to be honest. What is your favourite Warriors jersey? That's a good question. My favourite Warriors jersey's got to be the 1995 jersey, actually, the home jersey. I reckon it's one of the great jerseys. And, also the 20... I think it was the 2011 jersey. I'm pretty sure it was that the one with the flag on it. But yeah, that was a good jersey as well. So there's quite a few good jerseys from the Warriors, but there's also some bad ones as well. So yeah, I mean, look, you could say one of the baddest ones was probably that picnic blanket jersey, that Wellington one. That was a very ugly jersey. The one we wore last year against the Gold Coast up there and here on the Gold Coast. So yeah, I mean, that jersey was one of the most terrible jerseys I've ever seen. But the 1995 one, the 2011 jersey, there's quite a lot of good Warriors jerseys around, and I've got a few Warriors jerseys as well. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of good jerseys as well. So yeah, a lot of great Warriors jerseys in my opinion, but there's some worse ones out there as well. Melbourne are a well-oiled machine. Most of the time they're excellent. I thought maybe you'd be happy because it was a close game versus Newcastle. No, I was frustrated. It's terrible. Terrible performance in the wet conditions. We should have better. I mean, might sound harsh, but even as a close game, we've lost so many close games. It's killing us. It's killing us in terms of the ladder position. We could be inside that top 8 if we won those games. CT Dingo, how's it going? How are you going, CT Dingo? You should join the SRL. What do you mean, the SRL, CT Dingo? I'm not sure what you mean by that comment. Yeah, if you guys got any more questions, just send them through. Look, I'm not going to be on here too long. I'm only going to be on here for a few minutes. So if you got any questions, send them through. Footy related, NRL related, Warriors related, I'll answer them. So yeah, send them through. This is only a Q&A. I've said it a couple of times now, but if you guys got any questions, just send them through inside the live chat. Make sure you send them through. Because, there's not much to talk about tonight, obviously. There's not much to talk about. There's no footy this week. And the Warriors have got no games, so just thought I'd come on just for Q&A. That's the only reason why I'm gone live tonight, I've done a lot of videos today, so if you guys haven't seen those videos, check them out. Oh, look, we've got a troll in here. Adam Smith, Adam Smith, look, I know who you are. If that's Jacob Legg, you can go fuck yourself. So get off my live stream, troll. Get off my live stream. That's all. CC Dingo says it's a comp you can join for free. Basically, you can make a character by filling out a form, and they make you a character on the regular game, and you play each week through simulation. Oh, interesting, CG Dingo. I might give it a look. I might give it a look. I might actually. I'm not too big on the old gaming sort of thing, but I might have a look at it. Actually, CG Dingo might have a look at it. It's run through Discord. Oh, okay. I'll have a look. Just joined. What are your thoughts about Ben? I can join the Broncos board and what he could bring. Yeah, that's very interesting, actually. Very, very interesting. Now, I know Ben, I can say, very, very, very experienced person. He's talked a lot. He knows about the Broncos inside out. But I think that's an interesting one, actually. Yeah, very, very interesting move by the Broncos, and they'll probably want to turn that club around. They've got to turn that club around. They're struggling. They shouldn't be where they are. They shouldn't be where they are because they're a big city and all that. But, the Broncos, they should be inside that top 8 every year and, not be bottom half of the ladder. But, yeah, it's very, very interesting move by the Broncos is all I've got to say about that one. I'm not too sure, but, it could work out. It could work out. I had the silver 2003 away shirt. It was very expensive here. I ordered from magazine. I think it's a poor fit wash. It was a Puma made cool shirt. That's nice, Daniel Bate. Yeah, I mean, plenty of good shirts around there. Plenty of good shirts. Warriors have had tons of jerseys over the years. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of great jerseys, to be fair. Look, CT Dingo, look, I talked about this on a previous video today. Look, I'm not going to go through it too much. Look, I think Bruce Walsh's move was too soon, in my opinion. I think it was a bit early. Look, I'm a Queensland Maroons fan as well, but, as a Warriors fan first and foremost, Warriors fan first, importantly, it's a bit too soon, but, I do wish him all the best. Hope he goes well. The thing I worry about is, when he gets injured and comes back to the Warriors, it's going to be a bit of a blow. And, I just hope he, I hope the pressure doesn't, they don't put too much pressure on him going into that arena because, I listened to Paul Green, on 9 News here in Australia tonight. And, look, he said he's ready, he believes he's ready, he has full faith in Reece Walsh and all that. But, I personally think it's a bit risky. It's a bit of a risky call by the Queensland Maroons and Paul Green. Now, I hope he goes well. I wish him all the best, obviously. I'm happy for him, but also, I'm a bit worried about in terms of, whether he gets injured and how he copes with all that, that big stage, which is State of Origin. But, I wish him all the best and hope he does well. But, yeah, you guys, if you haven't seen it already, I did do a video today about it, giving my thoughts on it. But go check that out on the YouTube channel. I did a video on Reece Walsh, talking about that. So, yeah, if you guys want to know my full thoughts on it, go check that out. Widdop could bring some game magic, especially. Yeah, definitely. I think he could, and I'm all for it. I'm all for signing Gareth Widdop, even for 1 to 2 years. Just give that experience for the likes of Chanel Harris-Tavita. I personally think Cody Nikarima, in my opinion, needs to go. I think he's hasn't done that well lately for the Warriors, and I think it's time that he goes. But like I said, I think Gareth Widdop would be a great option there, but. Also, another great option I think would be pretty good is Aiden Caesar. And you guys might think, Aiden Caesar, but, Aiden Caesar's a good player, actually. I think it'd be a good fit at the Warriors. And, look, if you don't get Gareth Widdop, why not go after Aiden Caesar? I think Aiden Caesar's a pretty decent player. Cody would be better at 9. Look, I don't know about that. I don't think he's a hooker, to be fair. But, look, the club's invested in Wade Egan. They invested in him a lot. So, I don't see the Warriors changing that. That's my view on it. But, I personally don't see Cody Nikarima being a hooker. I think, apparently he might not be at the Warriors next year. There's talk that he might not be at the Warriors next year. So, I don't know. I think... they'll be sticking with Wade Egan anyway at hooker. So, yeah, there's another good young player in Otakalu as well. He made his debut on the weekend. He was pretty decent coming off the bench, actually. I thought Tanania Otakalu had a pretty good game off the bench. So, yeah, I think he's another young player you could actually, fill in there at hooker, come off the bench. Yeah, he is. Yes, left-footed as well. He's a good player. Aiden Caesar. I think he's not the flashiest of players, but he does a good job, actually. And when he came to the Raiders, Raiders, they made the grand final, I think, when he was there too. So he's not a bad player, Aiden Caesar, but he's over in England at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see, what he does. So, he could come back to the NRL, but the Warriors, I think, would be a good option, actually. If anyone's got any more questions, I'll give you guys a few more minutes, and then I'll jump off. So any more last minute questions, send them through the live chat. Put them down in the live chat. Yeah, so guys, thanks for tuning into the live Q&A. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button if you're new. Like the video as well. And yeah, thanks guys for tuning into this live Q&A. Look, it's only a couple of minutes, but I thought it'd come on anyway. So yeah, thanks for tuning into live Q&A, guys. Good night, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you guys for another live stream soon. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.